Now, the reason Comey says he wrote this book is that, as the title suggests, he believes that as a lawman, it's his duty to share the unbiased truth with America. And throughout the interview, he reminded us how noble he is.
I actually thought, as bad as this will be for me personally, this is my obligation to protect the FBI and the Justice Department. I was trying to be honest and clear with the American people. It really was the right thing to do. If I wasn't honest about that, how am I achieving the goal of showing the American people this is your justice system working in the right way? I'm not trying to help a candidate or hurt a candidate. I'm trying to do the right thing, trying to make decisions with an eye not on politics, but on those higher values.
Wow. This dude is so loyal to America that when he dies, he's just going to turn into a bald eagle and fly majestically into an apple pie. So powerful. Like, he really means it, guys, because even when Comey got surprise fired, he didn't think about himself. All he thought about was USA.
Stunned by the news, Comey heads to the airport. It would be his last flight on the FBI jet. So you're in that private jet, basically alone. What did you do?
I drank red wine from a paper coffee cup and just looked out at the lights of the country I love so much as we flew home.
You hear that? You hear that? Flying home in that private jet after being fired, and the only thing that Comey could think about was how much he loves this country. Yeah, in that private jet, feeling that. You realize that combination of bawling and emotion is something you usually only find in a Drake song. It literally sounds like the lyrics of it. It sounds like something Drake would say. It's like, sipping on this wine, country on my mind, thinking about the time when the president was lying. It feels like a Drake song. And now look, here's the thing. I know how Comey is trying to present himself, okay? But it's hard for us to believe that this is a selfless, unbiased expose written for the people and for the benefit of the people when you're also throwing grade school shade like this.
It was the first time you met Donald Trump. What was your impression?
He had impressively coiffed hair that looks to be all his. I confess I stared at it pretty closely, and my reaction was, must take a heck of a lot of time in the morning. His tie was too long, as it always is. He looked slightly orange up close with small white half moons under his eyes, which I assume are from tanning goggles.
You see, now, that's funny, but that doesn't sound like an impartial lawman. That sounds like a guy who got fired from White Castle talking trash about his old boss. That's what it sounds like. It's like, man, that dude smelled like onions before he got to work. And look, don't get me wrong, I'm the last person to tell anyone not to trash Trump, okay? But I do think that being petty hurts Comey's credibility. Like, you can't take the high road and the low road at the same time. Because let's be honest, Comey knew that roasting Trump would help him sell books, okay? And if you're trying to make money, then just make the money. Don't act like you're doing it for our sake. You know, basically, Comey, he's like hiding the money aspect of this whole thing. It's almost like if Braveheart was like, we must not give in to tyranny. We must fight against oppression. And we must do it with the swords we buy on BraveheartWeaponsDepot.com. I promise you this war has nothing to do with me getting rich. It's about a higher loyalty. By the way, use my promo code, Super Brave. Now charge!